Morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you are watching this. Today I will be explaining The Unexamined Life is Not Worth Living by Socrates. Now, a brief overview of what I will be saying. Firstly, I will talk about what I think the quote means and who said it. Then I will go into the two philosophers I chose and explain their similarities and differences. And then I'll explain if they have more similarities or more differences. Then I'll use a real life situation and connect it to the quote and the philosopher. And lastly, I will have my conclusion. So, what does the quote mean? Socrates, an ancient Greek philosopher, once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This statement encapsulates his belief that true wisdom and fulfillment come from introspection, critical thinking, and philosophical inquiry. Socrates argued that living a life without self-examination and questioning one's beliefs leads to a shallow existence, lacking in purpose and meaning. The reason for comparing Socrates and John Locke lies in their profound impact on the realm of knowledge and human understanding. Both philosophers offer unique perspectives that converge on the importance of self-reflection and critical thinking in shaping our understanding of the world. Firstly, both Socrates and Locke emphasize the acquisition of knowledge. Socrates believes in seeking wisdom through questioning, while Locke's empiricism argues that knowledge comes from sensory experience. Additionally, both philosophers critique the notion of innate knowledge, emphasizing the importance of questioning assumptions. Finally, Socrates and Locke value self-reflection as essential to knowledge and understanding. On the other hand, they also have a lot of differences. Firstly, Socrates believes in rational inquiry, while Locke's empiricism argues that sensory experience is the source of knowledge. Additionally, Socrates deals with abstract concepts, while Locke's ideas focus on empirical observations. Finally, Socrates is foundational in Western philosophy, while Locke's empiricism influences modern epistemology. While Socrates and Locke share similarities in their emphasis on knowledge acquisition and self-reflection, their differences in source of knowledge, nature of ideas, and roles in philosophy highlight their distinct philosophical methodologies and approaches. Therefore, they are more different than similar. I want to make it apparent that this quote is not limited to famous people, but rather people of courage. As probably noticed in the slides, I've had many experiences that have shaped my life through self-examination. However, Malala Yousafzai's life serves as a powerful illustration of the quote. Growing up in Pakistan under the oppressive rule of the Taliban, Malala confronted gender equality and the prohibition of girls' education. Her journey of self-examination and introspection began at a young age when she questioned the injustice and advocated for fundamental rights. Surviving an assassination attempt in 2012 further fueled her determination and deepened her understanding of the transformative potential of education and activism. Relocating to England, Malala continued her advocacy on a global scale, amplifying her voice and inspiring millions with her unwavering commitment to human rights. Her Nobel Peace Prize win in 2014 symbolized the culmination of years of self-reflection, resilience, and dedicated activism. Today, Malala's legacy serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for individuals worldwide, encouraging them to reflect on their beliefs, challenge injustice, and strive for positive change. Her life's journey underscores the enduring truth of Socrates' quote, reminding us that an examined life, driven by courage, compassion, and conviction, is indeed the most meaningful and impactful way to live. As a conclusion to this presentation, comparing Socrates and Locke reveals both similarities and differences in their philosophical perspectives. While they share common ground in certain aspects, such as the importance of self-reflection, their divergent views on knowledge and acquisition, and the nature of ideas distinguish their philosophical legacies. However, as a conclusion, as a graduating student finishing grade 12 philosophy course, as we conclude to our high school journey and reflect on our semester of philosophy, the quote, "The unexamined life is not worth living" by Socrates encapsulates our growth. Through questioning, exploring ideas, and reflecting our beliefs, we've realized the value of self-awareness and critical thinking. This quote reminds us that ignorance hinders our potential for fulfillment. Moving forward, I hope to embrace the spirit of the examined life, continuing to seek knowledge, question assumptions, and live authentically. As we stand on the threshold of new beginnings, armed with the tools of philosophical inquiry, let us carry forward the spirit of the examined life. Let us continue to question, explore, and strive for a life of purpose, authenticity, and continuous learning. Thank you for listening to my presentation.